a typical day of practice, tight end Kean Burnett covers up to 4,500 yards, reaches speeds up to 21.3 miles per hour, and burns an average of 2,000 calories. To exert this amount of energy day after day, Key's preparation and recovery starts way before afternoon practice at around 8 a.m. in Bear Down Kitchen. This is the spread for breakfast every morning.
This is what we're doing. This is the breakfast of champions right here. Got my fruit, my eggs, my potatoes, and all my eggs right here. So that's how we do it.
For those counting, that's just a little over 900 calories. Only a fraction of the 5,000 calories that he'll need to eat for the rest of the day. But luckily for Kean, he and the rest of Arizona football have a team of chefs and nutritionists working to ensure that those nutritional needs are met each and every day.
RJ, good?
I need that electrolytes.
Electrolytes? Right. Some quick carbs?
Tanner, you work with other sports here at Arizona. What makes football so unique, though?
I think it's so unique. It's a contact sport. So I think, once again, we're learning more and more that with contact, it increases the needs for calories. And with such a big athlete, they require so much more consumption of food and nutrition and recovery because they have an increased lean body mass. We're seeing some guys in season looking at 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 calories depending on, but we're offering 3 meals a day on top of snacks, post-workout shakes. So we're doing the best that we can to meet that energy need. So that we're having guys maintain weight during season and then once again working on their goals off season, whether it's to gain weight, lose weight, change body comp, all those kind of things as well. One way that the nutrition team ensures that the guys are consuming enough calories is by offering snacks before, during, and after every workout and practice.
If you're gonna go do the fruit snacks, grab 2 or 3. Yes, sir. Typically, we like to have a large variety just because we want to make sure that there's something for every single player. We have our honey stinger bars, waffles, we have our fig bars, we have all these sort of salty snacks from our Skinny Pop, Cheez-Its, our Goldfish. We have a lot of our energy chews, which is basically like a little gummy for the guys as well. And obviously the fan favorite, the Rice Krispies. These guys will always make sure they grab something. And then we kind of give them like a little bit of hydration as well during halftime. We have a lot of things where from like the grapes covered in Drip Drop, which is one of our electrolyte mixes. But we also have our My Highs, which they could add to some of their water or they could just shoot down.
So the strawberry right there, kicker. And then throughout the rest of the facility, we have more protein-based options or snacks they can grab on the way they go to class or when they're in meetings, but things that are more substantial from a recovery standpoint or have more substantial calories as opposed to a simple sugar. We're always working on towards that 3 meals a day, 2 snacks a day.
And the guys consume pretty much every meal in this building, either at Bear Down Kitchen or the Sands Club upstairs. What's your relationship like with those chefs?
Really great. So our head chef, Carl and BDK, and our head chef, Danny of the Sands Club, we work really closely with them. It's been a really great partnership getting to know those guys over the last 2 years, but getting to work on the menus hand in hand, kind of seeing what we have, what's in season, what's not in season, using more local purveyors too, as far as, different ranches for beef and things like that.
Danny, what does the planning process of putting together the week's menu look like?
Well, first of all, it's conversation. So understanding their relationship with what the nutritionist is looking for to do that particular week with the team, and obviously what the strength and conditioning coach needs from all of the guys, right? Sometimes they're gaining weight, sometimes they need to lose weight. So it's really kind of understanding what that plan is for the next couple of weeks. So then that way we can support our executive sous chef, Carl, on making sure that the planning of the amount of protein, the amount of vegetables, the amount of carbs all balance out very well.
Carl, can you run us through what a typical breakfast menu looks like? Because you guys are putting out a lot of options for breakfast.
So we have pork bacon, pork sausage. We have turkey bacon, turkey sausage. We do 2 types of eggs, which is a scramble and an egg white. And then since we have Polynesians, we do spam and rice, plus their veg.
And there are just as many options on the lunch and dinner menus.
You're looking at least 3 to 4 different proteins. So a fish, high oil, a salmon's always great. Obviously the red meat is what the boys usually go to. So having an awesome steak, chicken, or some sort of leaner protein, and then a good amount of vegetables. Anywhere between 4 to 6 ounces per person is kind of what we're trying to manage around. And carbs just vary. Again, like I said, it's just about what that week is all about. Sometimes we're very pasta heavy depending on the week, especially on game day weeks.
Then they got some fish, some rice, and some bacon on the side. So really the same thing every day.
By offering customizable omelet, sandwich, and burger stations, as well as incorporating foods from different cultures, Carl and Danny work to fulfill the nutritional needs of the players while also appealing to their taste buds.
Like, we gotta make sure that the players feel at home and get that home style food. I think that's what unites us together.
That's a key thing for us, to build that relationship with the guys, to know how they are accustomed to eating at home, what they like to eat, and what they need to eat. So balance of those three is always kind of the thing that we're looking to do so we can plan great menus.
This is the last one today. This is the grand finale. Solid grinds, Hawaiian barbecue. So, pretty full plate.
From the meals to the protein shakes to the vitamins and supplements, every daily nutritional choice that these players make contributes to the product we see on Saturdays in the fall.
If you're putting in that quality of fuel, you're going to see that result come out tenfold. And once again, a lot of the guys that start to kind of buy into that idea do feel a difference. They feel faster, they feel stronger, they see those changes on the scale from a positive standpoint. So I think utilizing that idea that whatever fuel is going in is going to have a direct correlation to helping you be a better athlete. So that's where I think for us, it's one of those things just to educate the athlete and make sure they're slowly but surely understanding it by the time that they're in their junior, senior year, they're in a pro state of mind in the sense of like they know how to take care of themselves.
All right.